Let's get this sports podcast party started, all right?
The J Reels Podcast.
But for Bellinger, he resigned. So now the big question is, what about the other big three free agents that are out there? Most notably, Matt Chapman, Jordan Montgomery, and Blake Snell, who is the reigning Cy Young Award winner in the National League. I can't even tell you. March 1st is Friday, and exhibition season is in full swing with a couple of games already in the back pockets of a lot of these teams, or all the teams. So unless these guys are going to sign one-year deals or a 1-and-1 where, let's say they sign a 2-year deal that's $50 million. Let's say if you're Matt Chapman, but you sign a 1 where you can opt out after next year, and if you have a crappy year or you're injured, then you're probably going to stick with the deal and go for the other year in hopes of getting the big payday after that. I understand this isn't the NBA where you get that 1-and-1 option, but what's going to happen? Matt Chapman, and I believe when you look at guys, I don't know if he's a Scott Boras client. I know Jordan Montgomery, Blake Snell, they are. When does it get to a point where the player says, I just want to sign somewhere, even if it's for 1 year, or let's say if they could do that one in an opt-out for a 2-year deal, why not? Listen, I'm far from an MLB or even any agent for that matter, but the players should be the one dictating here. They should be looking at their boss, the agent, and I don't care how much powerful Scott Boras is, but you would think the Snells of the world, Montgomery would say, hey, March is right on the horizon. Yeah, I've been keeping myself in shape and my arm is strong or whatever, but I need to get into a major league camp. Let's go. And either Montgomery wants to go back to Texas to see if they could run it back and defend their World Series title of last year, or Snell, if he wants to go to Seattle, where I believe he's been working out and maybe pitch for the Mariners for a year or two, whatever. Hey, who am I to tell them what to do? And I'm not saying that, but to me, this is where the agent has too much power, because it's about getting the most money, and I get it. The players, they deserve whatever it is that they get. Exorbitant, okay, but still, it's just a short shelf life of playing in the major leagues, so get as much as you can. But when does it get to a point where the player needs to overtake what the agents, whatever his objectives, whatever his motives are, and say, get me to this team, I need to sign yesterday. Forget about tomorrow, forget about right now. I need to get into a major league camp so I can get myself ready over the course of the next 4 weeks for the season. Because think about it. 4 weeks from this coming Thursday, the season begins.